Everything turns pitch black. You can hear the music starting to play, and your heart is beating so fast, as if it might burst out of your chest. You think back to everything that you went through to get to this moment. You hear someone whisper you, "Break a leg," and all of a sudden the curtain is whipped open, lights shining down on you. This is your moment. You're finally ready. Theater is the activity or profession of acting in, producing, directing, or writing plays. That is the clear definition of what theater is. But to people who go through all the steps to a performance, it means so much more to them. You might be looking at me and wondering to yourself, how in the world can some high schooler be able to talk to me about theater? Well, to answer that question that's on your mind, I've been doing theater for the past 5 years. I've been experiences acting up on the stage, sitting beside the director helping, and even in the audience's seat. I grew up listening, watching, and hearing about the theater from videos of experts talking about it, and even from my uncle and sisters. The theater isn't a place that is magical to people. James Earl Jones once said, "Theater is a place where we can go to see what it'd be like to be someone else." He's not wrong at all. The theater lets people live a life that they have never had before. I mean, shouldn't everyone get that chance to live a different life? In theater, there are 3 main experiences that everyone lives through: auditions, practices, and the performance. The first thing that happens is the audition. It's one of the scariest moments in a person's life. Everyone's eyes are on you, and the directors are writing things down on paper, and you have no clue what it is. The goal is to stay calm. You've practiced your lines and music over 100 times. You know what you're doing. You just have to show the directors that you can do this. When getting ready for your audition, one of the best things you can do to put yourself above your competition is to show up in an outfit that goes with who you're trying out for. It might seem silly by doing this, but it gives the director a chance to get to imagine you as that part. The second thing that happens after getting the cast list is the practices. This is the part that the audience doesn't see. All the hard work, blood, and tears that go into making such a great performance. All the changes in choreograph, scenes, and even acting. It all changes and you have no clue because you're in the audience. This is when the research happens, and yes, there's a part of research for theater. It might include looking up another school's version of the play, or even watching the movie version, or even looking for Broadway version and watching that. By doing this, you're able to see how your character is supposed to act and the type of tone that the play is supposed to give off. After all the practices and long hours, you finally get to the best part, the performance. As an audience member, you don't see when the cast shows up about 2.5 hours before the curtains open. Them getting ready, putting on their makeup, and making sure that everything is set and ready for the audience. You don't see the leads who are running back and forth, going over their lines and their scenes to make sure that they don't mess up for you guys, for the audience, because no one wants to mess up at all. The auditions always seem scariest, but in reality, it's opening night, that is. With it being live theater, anything, and I mean anything, trust me, can go wrong. Even if you have run that scene over 100 times, opening night could be the time when it all falls apart. And if that ever happens, you have to be able to think fast, like super duper fast. It's live theater, you're in front of an audience. You have to be able to think fast about what to do while still being character. The curtains start to close, and you're finally able to breathe. It's done. You did it. You just put on a 2.5 hour show, basically. You're able to breathe now. In conclusion, the theater is a special place for a lot of people. A lot of people love to enjoy an experience. That could be from the audience's perspective and even the cast's perspective. In theater, each cast member gets to experience auditions, practices, and the performance at least once in their life. The theater is a place to escape for someone. Who knows? It could be the same for you too.